Hey everyone. So I've been trying for like the last 10 minutes to try to record a video to talk about my thoughts on Prince passing today, or at least the announcement of Prince passing today. And it's been hard because I have a lot to say about Prince Rogers Nelson. I guess maybe surprisingly to some people, but probably not surprisingly to most people. Um, like my thing with Prince goes way back to when I was a kid. I recognized at an early age that he was somebody different. Like I was super into Purple Rain when it came out. I love the movie. I love the music. I remember like watching it when it finally came to broadcast TV at home. Uh, and I remember when like Terrence Trent D'Arby came on the scene in like '88, and I don't know, probably 12 at the time. And even then, I was like, oh, this dude is totally a Prince wannabe, right? Like Terrence Trent D'Arby's a great artist on his own, but like at the time, I was like, yeah, he's no Prince. And when I was like maybe 13 or 14, there was a girl in one of my classes who used to call me Prince because you won't be able to tell by looking at my pale old gray face now, but I kind of looked like Prince back then because I had like big dark eyes and like thick dark curly hair, and I was a few shades darker because I actually used to go out in the sun. Um, and that kind of stuck with me a little while. Things like that stick with me. It's always kind of weird. But by the time I like became an adult and started playing music, um, I was the guy who like I played in goth bands and stuff like that. Well, I played in a few goth bands, but I was like the guy who wasn't really into goth music. I was into like Prince. I was into David Bowie. I was into the Doors. I was into like grunge stuff. But like I was really into Prince, like super into Prince, and especially during that time when he was going through like the symbol slave name thing when he was trying to get out of his contract with Warner Brothers. I was just fascinated by the way he was releasing all these weird albums at a quick pace to get out of his contract. But he was putting out some really like different stuff, and like it became less and less radio friendly, but not really any less good. It just like was less popular. And I'm sorry I sound really nasally right now. I've been sick for like a couple weeks of like a sinus infection or something. Um, but like I was totally into all that, and because I did dumb things like that. I like changed my name to a symbol, and like I was just really like into it. And as someone who plays a lot of instruments and was like at home in my home studio recording my own music, like reading about how that's how he does his stuff, like I was like, oh, I get it. Like this guy like plays all these instruments and he just writes all these songs, and like just that's his whole life. It's just writing like amazing music and doing it all himself. And I mean, not that the revolution and the new power generation and whatever didn't like contribute, but I mean, really, it's like Nine Inch Nails. Like Nine Inch Nails is Trent Reznor, Prince is Prince. Um, and that really resonated with me. And I tried like heck to write songs like Prince, and my old bands tried to cover Prince songs, and it was never successful. It was never good, but I tried to emulate as much as possible without wearing Cuban heels. I guess actually to the point that I did probably own a few velvet outfits specifically because of Prince. Prince made it okay to wear a pirate shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it was a pretty sad moment today when I heard the news. I like was trying to write copy for a website about a party that's coming up, and like I can't write about a party when I'm all sad. And I mean, I know that he would want us to party, but when I was listening to some Prince today, and the first like couple of guitar licks for "When Doves Cry" started, I got kind of misty, a little misty, and I know a lot of people did. And look, if it's not your thing, don't piss on other people's stuff. If you're not into David Bowie or Prince or Lemmy from Motorhead or whatever, other people were affected by these people. So don't piss on their feelings when they're sad over this stuff. I'm just glad that I got to see Prince live once, and I'm glad that he uh, was able to contribute to what I like to think is part of a positive experience in my life. And that's that. I'm saying that so I don't have to type it all out. But I probably will at some point anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing something awesome today. I'm going to go have fish and chips. Totally not in his honor because he was like vegetarian and didn't drink and stuff, but whatever. Peace out, yo.